Hello everyone and welcome to 3 Steps Up Organizing. My name is Sarah Smith and I just want to thank you for joining me today. And we are going to be talking about organization. 3 steps of organizing. Your first step of organizing is frustration. The second is motivation. And the third step is organization. The first step up is frustration. Now today we're going to talk about what frustration is. Frustration is being overwhelmed, not knowing where to start, buried in day-to-day life activities, drowning in clutter, and feeling of being consumed by stuff. I think all of us have felt this once or twice in life, so feeling of being consumed by stuff. Frustration is reoccurring problems. Okay, everyone out there has a drawer in their kitchen that it won't open and close, I'm sure. If you don't, you're doing wonderful. But those of you that do, this is a frustration. You go to the kitchen, you open a drawer, and it won't open all the way because you've got some odd utensil that's blocking the way. So this is a frustration. Can't find what you're looking for. Always looking for your keys, paperwork, bills. Just always looking around in your house for things that you can't find. Late for almost everything. When you're not on time, it's frustrating. Losing items. This is frustrating. Can't remember important dates, times, and events. Unsolved problems or situations. And seeing those problems that just reoccur every day, wishing that they would go away. This is frustration. Frustration is getting nowhere. And these are a couple phrases that you've probably heard or you've said to yourself. And they are, you should have been done with this a long time ago, and you can't get done with something if you haven't even started it yet. Not able to get promotions. So if you can't get your things organized and be on time, you're probably not going to get promoted for that job that you've really wanted for a long time. Dwelling in self-pity. Dwelling in self-pity is not going to get you anywhere. Frustration is feeling useless. Can't get anything accomplished, so at the end of the day you feel like you just haven't accomplished what you've wanted or anything at all. Can't help anyone else because you can't even help yourself. All of your effort is put into just basic day-to-day things, which leaves no room for others or for yourself. So as you're going through your day, it's just like you're surviving. There's nothing else that you can do for others to improve their life, and there's nothing really that you can do for yourself. And feeling depressed, it leaves you feeling really useless also. Frustration is taking up your time. You spend hours looking for keys, papers, clothes, shoes, etc. The list goes on forever. Simple chores take up tons of time because there's too much stuff. Laundry. If you're doing your laundry, you have too many clothes and dressers are overflowing. When you go to put your laundry away and you step into your child's bedroom and see their dressers and closet overflowing, it just makes you want to stop, drop the laundry basket, and run. So just having too much stuff. You get sidetracked on tasks. So if you go to one room to do something, that leads you to another room, and then you're off on another task, which is really going to take up your time because you're not finishing the first task you started out to do. Last, you procrastinate, saying that you'll do that tomorrow or later, whenever later is. Frustration is using up your money or resources. And what I mean by this is you have bills that need to be paid, but you cannot find them because they're lost in mountains of paperwork. This can cause late fees, which is money out of your pocket that you don't have to have out of your pocket. You can keep. Loss of energy finding things. You lose energy just running around your house trying to find things. Not being able to bill someone for your services because you can't find paperwork. We've got mountains of paperwork and we can't find what we're looking for. Buying more at the store just because you are unable to take a good inventory to actually see what you already have. What I mean by this is when you go to the store and you buy groceries, if you cannot find what's in your pantry, don't know what's in your pantry, you're not able to take a good inventory to see what you actually need from the store. Or it could be office supplies or art projects, art supplies. So if your pantry is easy to look at and find what you want, then that means you can take a good inventory and you'll save money by not buying double of things. Second step up, motivation. And there are some questions we're going to ask ourselves in this step of motivation. And the first question we're going to ask ourselves is, how will you benefit from being organized? Will you have more time, energy, and money? Will you have better relationships? Will you have better self-confidence? Will you have a happier life? Will you be on time? Will you pursue interests and hobbies? Will you live a healthier life? Will you know where things are? And the second question we're going to ask ourselves is, how will it make you feel when it's organized? Will you be able to relax? Will you feel more loved? Will you feel successful? Will you feel calm and at ease? Will you feel accomplished? Will you feel confident? Will you feel less guilty or less consumed? Will you feel organized? And the third question is, what would it look like to be organized? So if you are working on an area and you have a picture in your mind of what it would look like, I want you to keep this in mind because it's a motivation. Would this area look like home? Will it look peaceful? Will it look like it has order? Will it look well prepared? So what I mean for well prepared is, if you have a home office, will you be able to go in and get started on a full day's work without any problems? Or will you be able to go to the kitchen, prepare a meal without problems? Will it look successful? Will it reflect your personality? Now it has too much stuff, you can't find anything, and when you're finished, will it reflect who you are? Will it run smoothly? Will it look calm? And will it look great? Alright, the third step up is organization. In this step, we're going to make your plan. After being motivated by looking at how organization will look and feel and realizing how being organized will benefit you, you will now start to look at how to make those things possible. So get your family and friends involved, especially if they utilize the space also. Make a plan of what, when, and where. Also, set some goals for when you want things accomplished by. Put your plan to action. First, start by sorting your things into like items or by like rooms. Second, throw away, donate, fix, or return anything that no longer is being used. Things that are broken items, that don't belong to you, things that don't fit. Make sure to get rid of those items that no longer fit your lifestyle. This is very important because if they don't fit you anymore, you don't need them because it's holding you back of what you can and will have in the future. And 3, make a home for the items that you have sorted. Also, make sure to make it a priority to take action on those items you need to dispose of. This is a very important step also because if you have piles of things that you need to get rid of laying around, sometimes they get kind of mixed in with your other things again. So you want to make sure that you take action and get those items that you need to dispose of out as soon as possible. Putting the solution into place. Find or purchase your storage solutions and any other necessary items to complete the project. Put them in place. After putting every system and solution in place does not mean it's over. Now comes the work of maintaining. It will take a little time to maintain it, but a whole lot less time and energy than it did before you were organized. Final thought. Keep in mind that the solutions you put in place now will not last forever because your life does not stay the same day after day. You need to be able to bend and move just as your life does. So when something changes, you will start to feel that feeling of frustration. But it will be different this time because you already know what to do to solve it. Just start stepping up again using those 3 steps: frustration, motivation, and organization. And thank you, and keep stepping up organization. This is Sarah Smith with 3StepsUpOrganizing.com. Hope you have a great day.